Venture, if you will, beyond the echoing halls of legendary spellcraft, past the armories of battle-winning curses and life-saving charms. Journey with me into the dusty, forgotten annex of the magical arts, a place we shall call the Grand Archive of Arcane Inconsequence. Here, preserved under enchanted glass, are the spells that glittered with promise but ultimately fizzled into obscurity, the magical world's beautiful, bewildering, and utterly pointless failures. The gallery of giggles and guffaws. Our first exhibit is a haunting tableau. A life-sized mannequin, clad in dueling robes, is forever frozen mid-convulsion. Its face is a mask of silent, agonizing laughter. This, my friends, is the legacy of Rictus Impera, a spell that weaponizes glee. It was once thought to be a disarming masterpiece. In practice, it was the duelist's equivalent of bringing a feather to a sword fight. The victim, helpless with mirth, is indeed distracted, but a laughing wizard can still be struck by a real curse. The plaque beneath reads, "The Jester's Gambit, for when you wish to mildly amuse your opponent before they incinerate you." Beside it, a pair of enchanted boots dance a frantic, endless jig upon a velvet cushion. They are victims of Tarantellegra, a hex designed to turn a foe's legs into a chaotic puppet show. Yet, observe the stillness of the air above the ankles. The wand arm remains steady, the mind clear, the torso a stable platform for spellcasting. This exhibit serves as a potent reminder. Distracting an opponent's feet while leaving their hands free is not a strategy. It is a spectacle. The Wing of Wasted Breath. Let us proceed to a quieter, more intimate collection of magical miscalculations. Before you is a soundproofed bell jar containing two whispering automatons. You can see their mouths move, their expressions conspiratorial, but the only sound that reaches your ears is a low, maddening hum. This is the work of Muffliato, the so-called charm of secrecy. It was designed to cloak conversation, but it does so with the subtlety of a brass band. The buzzing alerts everyone nearby that a secret is being told, and it offers no defense against a keen-eyed lip reader or a simple counter-charm. It is the illusion of privacy, a whisper that screams for attention. Further down, a single wand is suspended in an ethereal mist. Every few moments, its tip erupts in a silent explosion of orchids, which drift gracefully to the floor before turning to dust. This is Orchideus, the conjuration of last resort for a wizard who has forgotten their anniversary. In the heat of battle or the chill of a perilous quest, producing a bouquet is an act of such profound tactical uselessness that it borders on performance art. It is a beautiful spell, but its beauty is its only function, a fragile bloom in a world of thorns. The Hall of Humiliation? Now, we enter a gallery dedicated not to danger, but to indignity. Behold the gourd-headed Gaff, a spell known as Mellophors. A scarecrow figure stands with a massive, flickering pumpkin where its head should be. It is a startling sight, yet the figure's arms are unimpeded. A wizard with a pumpkin for a head can still cast, move, and defend. The primary effect is not incapacitation, but profound embarrassment. It is the magical equivalent of drawing a mustache on a sleeping giant, amusing until they wake up. Next, we find the gastronomic grotesquerie, a testament to the infamous slug-vomiting charm. A holographic projection shows a young wizard heaving shimmering, spectral slugs into a bucket. While undeniably revolting and capable of ruining a perfectly good afternoon, the spell is more nauseating than neutralizing. The victim is miserable, but not defeated. It is a curse that punishes the caster's enemies with a stomachache and the audience with a ruined appetite. Nearby, a pair of wax dentures in a glass case magically lengthen and retract with a sickening click. This is the work of Densogio, a hex that causes teeth to grow at an alarming rate. It is a cruel, playground-level jinx, meant to shatter confidence and muddle speech. But a skilled healer can reverse it in moments, leaving the victim with little more than a harrowing dental story. It is a temporary torment, a fleeting bite in a world of unforgivable curses. The Cabinet of Curiosities. Our final tour stops here, among the truly niche and bizarre. Here is Spongify, a charm that can make a patch of stone as bouncy as a featherbed a solution in search of a very specific problem. In a world where wizards can already fly. Over there, Avis, a transfiguration that turns an ink pot into a flock of twittering birds that scatter uselessly, offering no cover, no attack, only a brief, feathered diversion. And in the corner, locked behind a door, sealed by Colloportus, is a note that simply reads, "To open. Use Alohomora." This perfectly demonstrates the spell's futility, a lock whose key is the first spell every young witch and wizard learns. These are the forgotten whispers of magic, The spells that prove that even in a world of infinite possibility, not every idea is a good one. They are not grand failures, but quiet, fizzling novelties. They remind us that for every spell that can move mountains, there are a dozen designed to give someone hiccups, wobble their legs, or simply make them smell faintly of bog water. And in their uselessness, there is a strange and wonderful charm all their own.
Are we?